Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Shiloh. This is Shy-chology. I'm the shy, not the sci, and the ecology part. And this week I have been working, and last week before that, and the week before that, yada yada yada. I have been working a lot, like close to 50-60 hours. And it's really hard to take time for yourself. I will admit though that work is not the only thing I do. I kind of sometimes overload myself with helping my friends. I love helping my friends. I always want them to feel safe. I want them to feel cared for. Anything that I don't want to do, anything that they need help with, basically. But sometimes when that happens, my friend was talking to me about this. She's like, you let your bucket get too full, your stress bucket. This thing. And I don't want to deal with it right now, so yeah. And I like to think, so your stress bucket is where you put all the little things in that you have to do, all your stresses, your work, your life, your family, all of that kind of stuff. It just all kind of trickles in there, and if you don't take things out of your stress bucket, things are gonna get stressful. It's very just, things can get bad, basically, so, it's been a lot. And I remember I was helping my friend. This is a friend I've talked about before. She has bipolar disorder, and we got in this huge fight. It doesn't really matter what it was about, but I told her that I felt like I was basically constantly always exuding my energy towards her and helping her. And I didn't mean it as a mean way, but she took it as that. We've talked it through. Everything is fine now. And I told her, I'm sorry I didn't let you know things were getting too much, too much for me. And she said, you gotta get stuff out of your stress bucket. You can't let your stress bucket overfill. And I was like, the stress bucket? And she's like, basically imagine all the things that you have to do in a day or in your life, and that's your stress bucket. And if you don't take things out, or you keep adding more things in, you're going to get to the point where you're going to say something you don't mean, you're going to lash out, or you're going to have a mental breakdown like I did. And I was like, that's a good idea. I should do that. And I've gotten very good at telling her when my stress bucket is full. Am I good at emptying my stress bucket? I would like to say yes, but if you asked anybody, especially including my boyfriend, they would say no. I'm really bad about just constantly overdoing it, always wanting to help another person out, always wanting to just help them. But it's hard, but I'm learning to try not to do another thing. I'm trying to do more, but it's just not happening. So, it's kind of like that. Another thing I have to do, somebody else wants to help me, and I have the choice. I have the choice whether to act on it and add one more thing in my bucket, or I have the option of just being honest and not adding another thing to my plate. So to do the right thing, I'm gonna just go forget it, screw it, but that it's something I'm learning, and it's something that you should learn, because it's a really good way to check in with your mental illness, not only with yourself but with other people. I have friends, if I tell them my stress bucket's getting too much, they know not to worry, that it wasn't them, it's more me dealing with my mental illness. And not only does it, like I said, not only does it help you, it helps your friends and your family and other people understand your mental illness. You want to surround your people who support them, but you need to support them supporting you. You can't expect them to know what's going on in your mind or your mental illness. They don't know the ins and out about it. The only people that know that is you and possibly your therapist, if you go to one, or however you do it. But you can't always overload somebody or not give them tools to help you. So I'd like to know what you guys do to combat stress. How does it help you? What do you do to get stuff out of your bucket? Do you check in with people? I'd love to know what you guys deal with down below. If you want to know when I'm coming up, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell to see my face, and I'll see you next time. Bye.